FC Westcott with Whiskey Bound.
It's been a year since I drank to you, that's a year to the day. Since we were through, well, it hurt so bad that the bourbon, it flowed cold like a river, almost swallowed my soul. I'm whiskey bound and just might drown this time. I thought for good I was out of your web, then you spun me in lies and crawled back in my bed. And now I'm at this bar once again for the pine. I'm gonna drink you away, gonna cross that line. I'm whiskey bound and just might drown this time. It's not so easy to do, to forget you once again. I got some help from this bottle of blues, posing as my best friend. How in the hell could I be in such pain when you stole all my money and you bought cocaine? You slept with my friends and you lied to my face. You pawned my guitar, then you moved to L.A. I'm whiskey bound and just might drown this time. It's not so easy to do, to forget you once again. I got some help from this bottle of blues, posing as my best friend. Here's to those who make us cry and leave us feeling used. So raise your glass and your fingers high and say, this one here's for you. Bound and just might drown this time. Whiskey bound and just might drown this time.
FC Westcott, Whiskey Bound, bounding his way into the halfway mark of this week's Music Mafia Radio Top 30. At that number 15 spot, musicmafiaradio.net and or Music Mafia Radio Facebook page. Vote, vote, vote within moments after this live broadcast. The new poll will be up. You have to vote. Artist. All right, help us help you. All right, your fans, your friends, and your family don't know where to vote unless you go over there and tap it into their brains with a baseball bat or something. Send them over there to musicmafiaradio.net and or the Music Mafia Radio Facebook page. Tell them to vote until their freaking thumbs fall off. Polls close Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Monday night, just like tonight, kind of weird how it happens. You see that even after an eclipse. The world is still the same. No aliens came down. Jesus didn't land on a mountain. And there's still a few statues up. Send them. They got to vote. Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tune in with yours truly to find out who you voted into this week's Music Mafia Radio Top 30, to find out who it is that you are handing that shiny golden Mafia crown over to. Now, this week, as it stands until the end of this show, the Cliff Wheeler Band has that crown upon their head there. Now, is it super glued? Did they go out and get some of that fancy Gorilla Glue? I don't know. Well, I do know, but you don't know. So you got to stay tuned to find out. Tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, exclusively here at Music Mafia Radio, Cosmic Debris. Get your dose of Cosmic Debris right here at Music Mafia Radio tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it's a special night. Old Kaz over there is going to be debuting some brand new artists and or bands here to Music Mafia Radio, so you do not want to miss it. Tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Get your silly butts back over here to Music Mafia Radio and find out the newest members to the Familia. We're at number 14 this week. It's Raftree with What I Say.
Anyone who listens to you, taking innocence, exploiting every part of you, distorting everything that I've ever said to you. Dig, and you dig a little more, try to find some dirt once more, and you dig, and you dig a little more, try to find some dirt once more. Go along, make no investment, no guarantees at all. When you make a choice, it doesn't matter who's around, only what affects you. Differentiate, you always separate yourself. Who's your alibi? I'll always call your bluff. I'm not your scapegoat, the one you always call when life gets rough. What I say, not what you think I say.
Raftree. At that number 14 spot this week. Sorry, I'm a little taken. Denise asked a very, very good question there in that Mafioso show chat. Now, polls typically close 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday, but every once in a great blue moon or eclipse or what have you, I throw in an extra hour or so. And so I had this whole long, drawn-out answer in my head prepared. I mean, it would have taken up like 20 minutes of the show, but thank God, D Rose of Music Mafia Radio is much better at the public information thing than I am, and she summed it up perfect with one sentence. Godfather makes the rules, and they are subject to change at any moment. But if I have to be honest with you, Denise, I was out feeding the homeless. All right, I was out feeding the homeless, and I was running late getting back home, but I thought everybody would understand because I was doing something so noble. I was feeding the homeless, and yeah, see, I hope you feel real good about yourself now. Yeah, I'm just kidding with you. I wasn't feeding the homeless. I was stealing all their signs and such. All right, listen, we're at number 13, and I am very, very shocked about number 13 because number 13 has been, it's pretty much been a staple here at Music Mafia Radio. And I do not think that I have seen number 13, this group here, fall back this far in the top 30 since the start of the top 30. St. Luke's Drifters with Eyes of a Fool.
Well, I met you on the steps outside the courthouse. I never thought to ask what took you there. Well, looking back, I should have checked your background good, and I might be holding hands with someone else. Well, the next time that I saw you in the courtroom, paying for your bond as I
Luke's Drifters, Eyes of a Fool at number 13 this week. They were